land far from home, adventurers wander off, searching for answers, searching for others that need our help. We set off on foot, fully armored, ready to take on our destinations and new challenges as they come for us. What mysteries lie? What beast come to challenge us to our very core, where we as adventurers must fight to survive and fight to win our battles. Many creatures come of all sorts, challenging us, and we fight them in the unknowns with what we have. But as we conquer the lands, we often wonder, what awaits us as we return? What awaits us as we return home to our own kind and our own king? As we step away from the consoles and the gaming systems, we often find ourselves with our own questions of,
what am I gonna eat? It's always the same thing over and over again. Well, maybe you don't know how to cook. Maybe you're just not inspired enough because of all the delicious things you see in-game. Well, there's hope. Yes, there's hope and everyone should be excited. Yes, very excited. Yes. Well, why so be excited? Because there is also an Elder Scrolls cookbook. Yes, a cookbook for the lands of Tamriel, from which adventure occurs. Yes, and one recipe we'll see cooked here is the salmon fillets. Yes, you have your very assorted recipes already. Some of the ingredients listed here that you will chop up into a fine grade. It doesn't have to be as fine as you see chopped here, but you can chop it into bigger chunks, however chunks you want them to be. And it will also vary on how long those will take to cook, to tenderize. Yes. And before you add the vegetables, you must melt all the butter down first. Yes, we all know that. I clearly made a mistake here. We don't need to dwell upon it. I don't need to see in the comments that I made a mistake here, and about how the butter wasn't melted before the vegetables were added. Yes, I know that. And I thought that this entire time. I could have cut this out. No, but why? I'm not perfect. We all know that. Yes, laugh it up, everybody. Laugh it up. Well, joke's on you. This meal was still delicious to eat. Anyway, after we're done making fun of me, we add in the rest of our ingredients into the pots. With our creamy mix, our spices, you mix it well, and then once it's mixed well, you will eventually take it off the pot, and then add your final ingredient to this filling part of the salmon fillets. Once the filling part is in there, you will put it on your salmon fillet. I didn't feel like making the pastry from scratch, so these are pre-made pastries. I know, cutting corners. How fresh do you want to make it? It's up to you. But as we see here, you put the filling on top of the salmon fillet, and then you top it off with some egg whites, or you can use the yellows. But I saved the egg whites that I used to make with some of the ingredients, which will make a nice crispy top of the pastry. And it is very simple and very easy and very straightforward to make, and it is very delicious. This gives me, personally, 4 dinners worth of salmon fillet. You bake it into whatever you are using. I like to use an indoor Ninja grill because it's easy and quick. And then once you cook it up, you have your delicious salmon fillets, which are gorgeous looking right here. And then the final cut is right here. So, as you see, Skyrim has many wonderful recipes in its cookbook. There will be another video on the honey pudding, which is magnificent. But I had things a little undercooked. It'll cook a little longer as I let it sit, but it's delicious. Please, don't let your hunger suffer anymore. Go out and get your copy today. Link in the comments below. You're welcome.